So if you're working towards your dream and things get tough along the way, is it better just to quit or hit the reset button? Now, I was originally making this video to provide an update in our current reset, but then I realized that there might be some people that need to hear this. Whether you're just starting off, you've been at it for a few hours, few days, weeks, months, years, even decades. If you're working towards a goal, whether that's starting your own business, your own channel, being an influencer, something in your career, or whatever it may be, no matter how long you've been at it, you will face challenges. And again, whether you're just starting off or you've been at it for years, you're not immune to this. Now, no matter what part of the journey you are on, it is up to you at that given time whether to quit or to continue. And the obvious easiest choice is to quit. The far more difficult choice is to continue on. And how that looks is going to differ amongst your situations. Some may require additional sacrifices, additional support, more of your time away from friends, time away from your life, time away from your family. It also may require you to take a significant financial risk. Aside from all of those, what I think that a lot of people have the hardest time admitting is that you are wrong. People have to realize that there's not an unlimited amount of resources, time, and money out there. No matter what you are trying to achieve, there are also others out there doing it. Now, am I saying not to do it and not to pursue it? No. On the contrary, if you really believe in the vision and the dream that you have, not only should you not be afraid to make the decisions that we just mentioned, but be willing to make the necessary decisions and moves and execute on the plans to achieve your goals. And if they don't work out, continue to make new decisions, transform yourselves, evolve yourself, and change yourself. And this is where I'm going to tie it right back to our business. We've been open for a little bit over 8 years now. We've faced this many times the last 8 years, even one most recently. The recent decision that we made was probably the biggest one, but before then was COVID. And just like a lot of businesses at the time, we were either forced to either close or to adapt and evolve our business. But that came with a lot more significant risk, not just to my finances, but to my family as well. And even right now, in the last 6 months since I made the I Quit video, we have been having all the tough conversations, making a lot, and I mean a lot of significant decisions that were very hard to make, which involved a lot of canceled contracts and even losing some friends. This entire process has not only been tough for my employees, my business partners, but also my family. And my investors already know via their updates, but we've made a lot of significant improvements. We've begun digging ourselves out of the hole we made. And yes, I'll be the first one to admit, what we did after going viral immediately during COVID, trying to franchise and expand with the little to no resources we had at the time, and still in recovery mode, by the way, was probably not the best decision to make. Hindsight's always 20/20. But at the same time, if you didn't see my other videos, I don't regret it. Because not only do we have a lot of new opportunities in front of us, but we built a lot of new friendships and strategic business partnerships that in the next few months to the year, if we play our cards right, we could be in a position by next year that I never dreamed of. But you gotta take things one step at a time. And no, I've not been standing in front of these boxes for nothing. Because right now, me and my team are prepping for New York Comic Con. Everything that we've been doing the last 6 months to recover from the last 3 years of trying to expand this company. And yes, we've been open for 8, but the expansion part of the business came since we went viral on TikTok. Everything now is going to pretty much rely on how we do at New York Comic Con, our online sales, and all our other moves that we have for the rest of this month. But the last thing I want to share with you guys is this. I am scared. I am terrified of the situation if things don't go well, because we've had a lot of all-in situations before. And no, not all of them have panned out, but me and my team have always worked with the community and worked our way through. But this one right here, it's literally 6 months of preparation and work, and everything that we've been doing is pretty much going to end with all of this. I'm not going to go into too much detail here because there's a lot of private matters, but I am absolutely terrified, and I should be, because nothing ever worth actually doing is going to be easy. And I know some people may comment, well, if you're afraid, you shouldn't just do it. You should just give up. And the thing is, guys, the reason why I can't just simply say I quit, it's because I'm not alone anymore. This is no longer just my dream. Between my staff, my business partners, all the new investors, lifetime members, and especially not just the local communities at our current stores, but all the ones that are waiting across the country and even the world. A lot of people have a collective and shared dream of what Gamers Heaven stands for. So when it comes to making the difficult decisions, all of that is always in my head. And yes, it's a lot of pressure, but it also means it's definitely worth fighting for. And again, yes, it's very easy to quit. It's very easy to type that you're a failure. It's very easy to type to someone that they should just give up. But again, it's much harder to actually do something about it and to go out and actually do it. So if you actually watched this part of the video, I know this was rather long, but whether you're a fellow content creator or a business owner or you're looking to start something, just remember, if you're gonna do it, then do it. And no, not everyone will succeed. But if you're gonna take the leap of faith, make sure that even if you fail, you can say that you gave it the best that you possibly could. Enough of the excuses. Your excuses may be valid. By God, I had valid excuses. But excuses isn't going to solve your problem. Excuses isn't going to get you out of what your situation is. And excuses won't evolve your business. Learn from the mistakes, learn from the failures, and go beyond plus ultra.